Hey, what's going on guys, Khraze here, welcome back to No Man's Sky Origins, and behold, update 3.0 patch notes, the biggest update that we've likely seen in the past year, at least when it comes to its importance and what it adds to the game. So update 3.0 Origins dramatically expands the universe of No Man's Sky, explore a stranger, richer and more varied universe, dramatic new terrain, a host of new creatures, new weather conditions, colossal buildings, and much more. Our journey continues, and of course, if you want to see the trailer, I've already posted a video reaction to it, as well as a full breakdown to all of the cool things that we saw in it. And by the way, it doesn't contain all of the cool things that the update actually has, and what you're going to see once it comes out is going to be just crazy. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up on it, and let's jump right into the details. So of course, one of the new big additions are the new planets. Existing solar systems have been birthed with new planets, creating millions of untouched new worlds to explore. So the exploration update that everybody's been waiting for a whole year, it is finally here. The Visions update from a couple of years ago doesn't even compare to this one, and behold, some bunch of new screenshots that look really crazy. Like this one right here definitely reminds me of the old days with the grass going on over there. Some really awesome new looking plants. They do seem to be kinda like, let's just say, they light up in the dark, so it does seem to be really cool. But of course, my favorite is the one with the volcano in the background. As I've said in the previous video, this is my favorite new feature. Speaking of favorite features, binary star systems and ternary stars are now in the game. So according to the notes over here, some rare systems are now home to multiple stars, creating stunning new patterns in the sky, like the one that we have right here with a yellow and a blue system. But in the full game, you're going to see something with even different other variations, like it can also go with something like red and blue or red and yellow, since it can take from any of the already existing system colors. We also have more dramatic landscapes, so this is something that people have requested ever since the Foundation update. So these new worlds have vast sweeping terrain. Their mountains and vistas are on a colossal new scale, giving shape to more dramatic, awe-inspiring scenery than ever before. Whilst flora, fauna and atmospheric conditions have changed throughout the universe, existing worlds will retain their old character, allowing player bases to remain undisturbed. So really freaking cool. If you were worrying about your bases, yes, it's not gonna be a problem. By the way, check this screenshot with the freaking space worm in the background. I cannot believe that we have Sandworms finally, and it looks way more menacing than I ever thought. Like this poor full Gek right here, he is toast, I'm gonna tell you that. Anyway, let's move over to the UI refresh with new added colors and styles, and my god, this looks so clean right here. It's like I'm playing a whole different game. So if you go into the game, you will see now that there's two different types of options that you have from, like play game and multiplayer, and you also have the options with the difficulty, with the normal, survival, permadeath and creative, but they all look so freaking clean. Like, I'm not sure exactly who they hired or who did the work on this, but this is one of the cleanest and most beautiful UIs I have ever seen. And this doesn't just apply to the main screen, it also applies to the in-game one. Like, this is truly a whole new game, a truly deserving of update 3.0. And this isn't even like a sequel, it's just an update, like holy moly. And there's like more in there that I'm gonna put in right here, like the scanners, the multi-tool screens, the in-game screens with the discovery pages and the catalogs. It looks so amazing. By the way, speaking of diversity, new life has been breathed into every planet in the universe. A huge range of never before seen planet flora and curiosities have been poured into the galaxy. Countless strange new combinations are out there awaiting discovery, and of course, here are a bunch of brand new shots with brand new flora elements. Later on, you're gonna see that there's actually something really close to what you would expect from Horizon Zero Dawn. Like legit, there's a robot from Horizon Zero Dawn that you will see in just a bit. But in the meantime, check these screenshots with the brand new environmental effects. So amazing, especially the ones with the volcanoes in the background. Like literally everything that I'm seeing in this update, Hello Games and especially Sean Murray severely downplayed how big this update actually is. Now we also have alien fauna, so new species of fauna are in the game. We saw a few of these in the trailer with like the big insects, but there's way better ones in the game. We have have some of these roaming the terrain, rolling along it, or even burrowing through it, and all may be harvested for edible products. So yes, unfortunately we will hunt these poor bastards right here. Like we have these really cool looking beetles, and like there's more floating ones, like the floating fish. Oh my god, they have floating fish. Wow, okay, this is truly too crazy. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit too enthusiastic, but this is truly how I feel. Like some of these shots are absolutely crazy. This isn't No Man's Sky 3.0, this is like No Man's Sky 10.0 right here. Holy moly. And of course, what else could I say outside of this huge volcano in the background? This has to be the craziest shot right here. It's also fuming and spewing and doing all sorts of things. And by the way, we're gonna talk about the environmental effects in just a little bit. We also have brand new and much more improved clouds and cloud generation. Like the quality is miles away better, and now there's going to be a more significant variety between clear skies and overcast planets. And take a look at this video right here with this ship running through the clouds. This is like, wow, just amazing. It looks crazy, man. Like even the lighting changes when you pass through these, depending on where like the angle of that star over there is in the background. Of course, we also have some new marshes. So a number of fertile worlds have formed swamps and marshes thick with mist and luminous fungal growths. And behold, we have one right here that looks just amazing. I wonder if it changes anything. I think it's just stylistic, but it still looks really freaking awesome. They also increased color variety, so the palette of colors of planetary generation has been increased, creating more possible variations than ever before. And of course, we have some of these shots right here with some new magenta color that of course we don't have in the game. And there's also other combinations with green and blue over here, and even some red, and there's like even cooler ones with the purple, and you know that purple is one of my favorite colors. Of course, colossal archive buildings are a new part of the game. We've seen this one in the trailer, and I was wondering what the hell is this. So these enormous buildings have risen on planetary horizons, creating new hubs of alien life. So these new vaults are huge repositories of data, treasures, and directions to long forgotten ruins. Historical stories visit the colossal archive buildings to uncover new cultural and literary histories hidden away by ancient alien civilizations. So there is a gameplay component to it. You're gonna want to go ahead and actually take part in these, since they will obviously, well, give you something for that. So it seems that this plays a role in the exploration gameplay, and they are going to point you towards new discoveries and new cool additions. But moving on, it seems that planets have become infested with anomalous life forms and vegetation growth. Take extreme caution while exploring such planets, like the ones right here in the background. We can see that there are some really awesome environmental shots, especially this one right here. It looks so realistic at the first glance, and I might just say that I'm really impressed with the quality of the clouds in this shot too, but also from all of that really cool looking fauna. Like yeah, if you were scared about fauna in the past, now you're gonna have an even bigger surprise. The new lighting conditions have also changed, so the range of atmospheric illumination has been broadened, generating more unique combinations of lighting conditions on planets. And take a hold at these ones right here. Don't these look amazing? I think that these are some of the best ones I've seen in this game, and we don't even have ray tracing on, by the way. This is just the game illumination update right over here. Of course, we can't go over the update without also covering the volcanoes. So tectonic disruptions have stimulated the molten core of some planets, giving rise to active volcanic mountains. And this is actually how the video looks like. Holy moly, there's fire on the ground, and it seems that everything has been absolutely destroyed on this planet right here. But as I've said, there are other really interesting types of effects that you can encounter on planets. So one of these are meteors. Yes, meteors can finally happen in the game. Meteorites can be observed crashing through the atmosphere of planets. Witness brilliant meteor showers or lone shooting stars streaking across the sky, but be careful not to get too close. And yes, they have impact, and they can impact you, so if you run through one of these, they might damage you. They also added gravitational anomalies, so anomalous planets can exhibit sun gravitational shifts, allowing dramatic flights through a low gravity environment, and you're gonna notice that because it's gonna look something like this. So holy moly, they finally added this in the game. Low gravity mode is finally activated in the game. Well, it was actually already activated on airless moons, but now you also have it on different kinds of planets, and again, it looks absolutely brilliant. We also have tornadoes, by the way, so now they can spiral across planets during the strongest storms, scooping up any unfortunate fauna or explorer who crosses their path. So it means that it can basically pull you up, and there's also like these lightning effects that can happen. Storms now split the sky with powerful bolts of lightning. Enjoy the spectacle, but avoid getting struck. And we can see this screenshot right here with somebody almost getting struck by lightning, which is just amazing. There's many other in there that have been added. Of course, I don't think I have enough time to even cover many of these, but like there's a lot of other quality settings that have been added in the game, to planetary generation, to terrain, and even to the fauna and the flora. Portal interference lifted, so travelers may now slip through portals and explore their destination freely with no portal interference. So basically now if you activate a portal and go on the other side, you can immediately go in and use the solar system map to navigate to a different kind of star system, maybe even set up a whole base over there without any restrictions whatsoever. And I'm pretty sure that you can also now spawn your freighter inside of that. But I want to talk about the exploration more, so let's go over the insects and some of the new life that has also been added in the game. So giant beetles, as you've seen from the trailers, are now part of the update, and they seem to be extremely diverse. Like just this shot right here already has like a bunch of these that are quite distinct from one another. They also look really freaking cool. You can also find these or soft winged butterflies in the game as well, and they just seem to like just go in, do their stuff. They can land on the ground, they will you know, just interact slightly with the environment. And I think we saw one of these fishes over there that was looking really cool, like these floating fish up in the sky. They look really freaking cool. But what's most important is the wild robots have been added in the game, and as I've said, Horizon Zero Dawn is now available in No Man's Sky. So rare uncharted planets are now home to synthetic creatures wandering wild across terrain on metallic legs. And behold, a screenshot of a pack of these. If this doesn't remind you of Horizon Zero Dawn, I'm not sure what will. But in the creature department, by far the biggest addition has to be the brand new Sandworms, the all-awaited ones. So devastating, huge worm creatures now lurk beneath the planet's surface. Tread carefully, and as you can see, we have a better shot right here with one of these basically just doing a huge leap over the horizon and just smashing it to the ground and then just burying itself underground again. And I'm not even sure what type of damage this would even do. Like, it's just overall just crazy. And like there's many patch notes over here, there's many new additions. This update, as I've said, has been severely underplayed because it's way bigger than I initially thought. A lot of new additions, a lot of cool stuff, and Hello Games has definitely been at work with this one right here. So this is it. This has to be the best update of 2020. Let's see what happens next, but so far there's a ton added in the game, so I'm gonna see you guys over there. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video and the update, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.